Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to be drafting a sleeve pattern. The good thing about this sleeve pattern is that it gives a perfect fit. This is the professional method. You can use this diagram as a guide for your sleeve measurements. These are the items I'll be using for this pattern tutorial. Please make sure that the paper you're using is 2 or more inches wider than your bicep. I'm going to be starting by marking the midpoint of my pattern paper, and then I'll come down by 1 inch. You can use your discretion for this. This is the starting point of our sleeve pattern. From that point, I'm going to mark the length of my sleeve, and then use my ruler to connect those 2 points with a straight line. So this is going to be the length of our sleeve. So the top is the start point and the end is the sleeve length. On this point, I'm going to be marking the depth of bicep. So I'm going to be marking the depth on this line. So you can use 7 to 8 inches depending on how tall you are. I'm using 7 inches for the depth of my bicep. From the bicep point, I'm going to come down by 6.5 inches, and that will be the elbow point. So this is the bicep, this is the elbow, and this is wrist point. And the total is the sleeve length. On the bicep point, I'm going to be marking my bicep measurement, which is 13 inches. Using the half measurement, so my bicep is 13 inches divided by 2, 6.5, and I'm going to mark the 6.5 on the midpoint on both sides. I will then mark 6.5 on both sides starting from the midpoint, and that will give us the total of 13 inches. I will then use my ruler to draw my bicep line. So on the elbow point, I'm going to be imputing my elbow measurement, which is 11 inches. I'm going to do exactly what I did for the bicep, divide it by 2, mark the half point on both sides, and then connect with your ruler. Now we're going to do the same on the wrist. So the same procedure, I'm going to mark my wrist measurement divided by 2 on both sides. So my wrist measurement is 8 inches divided by 2, which is 4 inches. I've marked 4 inches on both sides. Now I'm using my ruler to connect the line. So this is my elbow line, bicep line, and the wrist line. Divide this point to this point into 2 equal parts. What I have here is 6.5 inches, and I'm going to divide that 6.5 inches into 2. After dividing it into 2, I'm going to mark the midpoint. Also mark the half point on this side. On those 2 points that we just marked, we're going to be extending it upward by 5 1/4. So mark 5 1/4 and extend it with a straight line. Do that on the other side too. I'm just going to label this as the front and this other side as the back. I'll then use my ruler to connect these 2 points together. I'm going to do that on the other side too. I'll use my ruler to connect my bicep to my elbow and then to the wrist. I'll do that on the other side too. On this front side, I'm going to measure the total. After that, I'm going to divide it into 4. The total of my measurements on that point is 9.5 inches. I'll fold my tape into 2 and then fold it into equal parts again. So you can easily use your calculator to do this, but I just used my tape because I didn't have a whole number. So I'm marking out the measurement that I got. So remember, you divided it into 4, and now I'm marking out the point. On this point right here, I'm going to come down by half an inch. I'm going to mark half an inch. And on this point, I'm going to come up by 3/4, which is 0.75. So now I'm going to use my French curve. So starting from here, I'm going to connect to this point, to this point, to this point, using my French curve. We are literally going to be creating our armhole curve. Guys, if you don't have a French curve, you can actually do this with your hand. You can draw the lines with your hand. Turn the French curve to opposite direction and then connect this point to this point and then to the bicep with the curve. So we're going to be working on the back now because we just created our front armhole. We're going to create the back. Remember, on the front side we divided it by 4. On the back we're going to be dividing it by 3. So I'll measure what I have here, which is 9.5 inches. I'll divide it by 3 and then mark those points. So I'm marking out 3 1/4 on every point. So you can use calculator to do your division so you don't stress yourself. You see the distance between these 2 points, you're going to measure it and divide it by 2. So after dividing it by 2, you're going to mark the midpoint. So mark the midpoint. So on this midpoint, we're going to come down by 1/4, which is also 0.25. And on this point, I'm going to come up by 3/4 or 0.75. So now I'm going to be using my French curve to create a curve, armhole curve. So like I said before, if you don't have French curve, you can use your hand to join the curves together. So I'm just going to use marker to highlight all the lines of our sleeve pattern. Now that I've traced out my pattern, I'm now going to mark 1/2 inch all around it for sewing allowance. So I'm just going to mark 1/2 inch and trace it out. So now that our sleeve is done, I'm going to be cutting it out. The good thing about this sleeve pattern is that it gives you a perfect fit, and it's very good if you use it for blazers and some other tight-fitted clothing. So make sure you draft it correctly. So this is our perfect looking sleeve. I'm going to fold it and you can see it's a well drafted pattern. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. See you on my next project. Bye.